All personnel, clear the launch platform.
All personnel, clear launch platform.
Disneyland is your land.
The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Disneyland is your land.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello, and hello. Welcome to Leaving Today podcast, episode number 235. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whenever it is, and however it is. We very much appreciate it. My name is Mark. I'm one of the co-hosts here of the LTP. Sitting to the right of me is the very handsomely dressed Trail Master of Puppets himself, Udi.
Thank you, and good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sitting to the left of me via FaceTime is the very lovely Becky. Hey, Becky.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Super fantastic on this.
Not only fantastic, super.
Yeah, it's a nice day. I mean, no, it's not. It's dreary out,
It's very cold.
but it's fine.
Yeah, it's been dreary here too, but it's kind of relaxing, chill.
It is, yes. We've got football on in the background, and we've got Jay coming on a little bit, and I know you guys are going to love him. He's going to talk
yeah,
to us.
I'm excited.
Talk to us about his concierge experience at the. And of course, Jay will do that because that's how Jay rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Big baller style with him. So get his review on that, and then some festival holiday food stuff, I hope. All right. Let's see. If this is your first time joining us, hey, welcome. We think you'll find the water to be very warm. We are an open, honest podcast, and we just tell it like it is. If this is not your first time, hey, welcome home. Very glad that you're here. Today's show is sponsored by you, the listeners, and you can do that by going to leavingtodaypodcast.com, clicking on the support tab. For that, you get some LTP merchandise, and you get to be on the show. Yeah, and then also T-shirts. We have them on TeePublic, so go ahead and find that. Gosh, lots of news here. And then also, let's see here. Every other Wednesday night from 6 to 7, we have, if you need more of us, it's going to be the LTP Lounge on our YouTube channel. We're thinking about doing it every Wednesday now because we're gaining traction.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Our last one was really cool. We had a theme park conductor on. And then also pay attention to our social media because LTP has been featured on Theme Park Conductor Live on Sundays and also Orange Grove 55.
Mm-hmm.
We had a nice talk with him the other night. And they'll be coming on our channels and probably our podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to expand the LTP family. And those guys, check out their stuff because they do great stuff.
Yep.
That's Orange Grove 55 and Theme Park Conductor. Yes. What else? Oh, coming up. When does this show come out?
The 15th.
On the 15th.
Okay. So this when you hear this on Monday, the following night we're going to be doing LTP trivia at Beach Hat Deli in Citrus Heights from 6 o'clock until 8. It's going to be pretty fun. 45 questions. I came up with all 45 this time.
Amazing.
So there are going to be some really hard ones and some really easy ones and some kind of silly ones, of course.
Well, the only thing you got to do me a favor, whenever Jess doesn't get one, we need to give her the face she gives us, or even better. When you know the next one's coming up, look over at her and go like, "This one's really easy."
Yeah, if you don't get this one,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So we've got going that on for the 16th of December. So that's the day after you're hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, before we get into today's show, I guess I want to say thank you again for listening to a podcast. We do appreciate that it's ours, but anyone that's listening to a podcast just understand all the work that goes into it, and you're supporting creative ideas and creative arts.
Yeah, and we have been talking about this pretty much all year. That when you go out and you listen to other voices, not always one you agree with, you begin to open up and you expand, and we get better together that way. We understand each other a little bit deeper. We understand where we're coming from. Not always agreeing, but having an open mind to listen to people, and then what Mark said, by doing that, you're also supporting people. A lot of us that we're doing this for the love of that, for the love of community, for the love of people, and the love of the interaction. So the more you listen to us, the more you interact with us. That is one of the main reasons why we started the lounge, was because we wanted more interaction.
Yep.
So we appreciate it. We thank you to no end, because time is irreplaceable and it's invaluable. Is that the right word to put it?
Yeah.
And we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we get to the news, quick question. What are 2 things you guys always bring to the parks with you whenever you go? What's in your bag? Just say 2 things.
Well, now, thank you, Disney, my phone and a charging pack.
Your super phone should not need a charging pack.
The way Disney wants you to use it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so your phone. Okay, no, I'm not saying your phone. We all bring our phones. Something that's unique.
Well, a charging pack.
Like his answer.
No, I don't like his answer.
A charging pack. Well, because that is true.
Sure, I'll take that.
Okay.
That's like saying, I always bring my pants.
I can't bring my. I can't bring my standard knife into the park.
No.
Believe me, I tried.
You gave it to me.
Yep.
And they took it from me.
Yeah.
He let Mark have to go back.
Heck
to
yeah, dude! I'm like,
the
nah. Here comes.
observation.
No, I won't tell you. I won't tell everybody how I tried to sneak it in. It wasn't that I was trying to sneak it in.
Yeah.
What it was, I forgot it. It was in my pocket. For anybody who knows me and is around me, they automatically go, "Where's your knife?" I just always have one.
I'm sure that's the first thing Becky thought of when she saw you. Hey, I just met you. Where's your knife?
No.
Can I borrow it?
I said anybody who knows me well. So when I first met her,
yeah.
no, that wouldn't have been an assumption. Though to be fair, I bet you there's a lot of people look at me like, you've got a knife on you, don't you? I'll be like, yeah, I do. Anyway.
Yeah, in fact, when you went to the bathroom, Becky goes, she kind of leaned in and she goes, does he have his knife? And I go, in fact, Becky, he does have his knife. It's weird that you should.
Knife.
Okay.
And no one heard that click. That was my knife.
Ooh. Okay, there we go.
Anyway,
that's gonna be Udi's intro sound.
Okay, click.
That's a good.
Let's see. Hold on. And it would be like maybe an extra a hoodie or something as a change, like another shirt, or is usually what I bring, or a snack or something.
Okay.
Water bottle, that kind of thing. That way you have one.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Becky, what's yours?
I always have a protein bar with me, just in case of emergencies. And then, like my second item, gosh, I would say, what do I always have? Probably chapstick.
Oh yeah, yep, yep. Okay.
What about you?
I always have Propel packets.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Because the water there,
the water bottle, yeah.
the bar
is horrible.
Horrible there. And
LA water, man. LA water.
LA water. So I always have that, and just like what you said, Becky, I always have some protein bars with me, Cliff bars, because they don't melt. And
that is good.
They do not. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I, it's just something, I don't know what it is, it'll set me off. If I go to get like a protein bar and the chocolate's all melted off, I just I forget it. Forget it. I'm done.
It's gonna get all over you, or
Yep.
get on your face, and you're gonna try talking to somebody.
Yeah. Totally. So yeah, those 2 things. I know there's probably something more I have, but probably Advil. But now that I think about it, maybe some gum. So I'll give you 4 things right there. A little secret. Okay. All right. We missing anything? I don't think we are right. Okay. Well, with that, let's get on to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
Okay. First news item is here we are in the 4th quarter of 2025. Just reference here. We're in the Christmas season. The Disneyland 2026 calendar has been released. That was released last week. From the fan favorite character Bluey making her highly anticipated debut to the continuation of the historic Disneyland Resort's 70th anniversary or celebration, 2026 is a great opportunity to spend quality time with friends and family at the happiest place on earth.
I wore a Bluey sweatshirt.
Oh, in honor of this. Okay. So now, let's go through this. Now through August 9th is the Disneyland 70th, and they're going to continue that. More details to come as to what offerings they're going to be. I'm sure some new things are going to be released this year, but it's going to be the regular stuff. January 23rd through February 22nd is the Lunar New Year. February 20th and 21st and February 27th and 28th is Celebrate Gospel at Disneyland. And I've always thought that was a cool thing. I've never seen it, but that sounds like a really cool thing. March 6th through April 27th is the Disney at DCA, the Food and Wine Festival. We'll get Jay's take on that this year. Bluey coming on March 22nd to make everyone happy.
I can't tell you how many people are going to be stoked for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Beyond, yeah.
Well, yeah. Per Udi's request, the Millennium Falcon smugglers, I don't know what I've been calling it. The new missions start May 22nd.
That's awesome.
Soaring Across America debuts July 2nd.
That is even better.
That's even better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be curious to see what lands or what things there's 12. I mean, they came up with those.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
If they leak the list of where they're going, do you want to know or no?
That's a good question.
That's a great question, Eddie. I will end up reading it.
I know you would. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd
it
avoid
would be hard not to.
Yeah. Oh, no.
read it.
I would be like, oh, no. But yeah, no.
But maybe not. But what I'm not going to see is any POV of it.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
won't-
no.
I-
100%.
No.
100%.
No, and probably depends on if you have an upcoming trip. Like if you know you're going in August,
Yes.
or September, maybe try your best to hold off.
Yes.
It's going to be hard with social media as well.
Yeah.
I feel like people are going to post it.
Of course they are. And maybe they should. Maybe they should stop doing that.
No, they will. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean,
You can choose to consume it
Yeah,
if you want.
be an adult about it, and if you don't want to see it, don't look at it.
Right. I would
Sure.
say of the 12, I would say we probably came up with half of them, at least 6 that are surefire.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. Okay. Since you asked, Halloween time starts August 21st through October 31st. I do know that the first Oogie Boogie Bash is like the 18th. So I don't know, but that's
That's
at
crazy.
Disneyland. Yeah.
I'm beyond over that. I've never even been one, but I'm over it. Like I
Yeah.
yeah.
Like of it starting so early.
Well,
In
no,
general.
no, and I think what it in general because it starts earlier. They don't really change it for everything I've ever heard anybody tell me. Like they haven't really changed much. They're charging too much for it. There's so many factors. I'm like, and it is not a thing that makes me want to like spend that kind of money to go do that. And again, I mean, like a lot of things that Disney's been doing lately, like it's been lather, rinse, repeat, and they need to like knock that off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is one of them. So yeah.
Okay. Well, starting August 21st, going through November 2nd is Plaza de Familia. All right. And then November 18th, there's the holiday begins. And then, of course, they have the separately ticketed events, which we've talked about before, which is Sweethearts Night, 70 Years of Favorites, Disney Channel Night, Star Wars Night, and Pride Night. Oogie Boogie Bash starts August 18th. One thing I don't see here, interestingly enough, the first time in a long time, is Season of the Force. Maybe they're stopping that thing.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I kind of don't blame them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
But then I do blame them because of them. That it isn't a big thing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick look. Let's take a deep dive in a couple of these. And deep dive, maybe a shallow wading through the pool, not a deep dive.
You know, something interesting though is when you said that the first Oogie Bash was the 18th.
Yeah.
I thought you were just kind of like spitting out a number.
No.
Because Halloween time actually starts the 21st.
Yep.
So who would really want to pay to be on the 18th? Because not everything's going to be up at the park.
Right. Yeah. So it started this year on August 17th, and that's my daughter's birthday. So I said, hey, do you want to actually go to that? And she goes, no. I go, okay, good. Because if she did, it would have been a lot of money. But that was, you have to, it may have been a Sunday was her birthday. But the following Friday was when the Halloween stuff started at the park. So I'm thinking, well, why are they doing it so early? Well, we know why. They just want some extra cash. But
right.
Yeah. So let's see about this Disney 70th celebration. They will continue to honor 7 decades of happiness. The slate of anniversary entertainment will be back in full swing beginning in January, expanding upon the offerings that continued through the 2025 Halloween and holiday seasons, such as World of Color, Happiness, and Tapestry of Happiness. So what's returning? The Celebrate Happy Cavalcade, Wondrous Journeys, Paint the Night Parade, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Pals in 70th celebration attire at Disneyland Park. Yeah. Do you care about that they're in 70th anniversary attire, Becky?
No, I don't.
Does anybody care about that stuff?
I think a niche will, but overall, no.
I think maybe in general it adds to atmosphere.
Sure.
To be like what, but no, particularly I don't.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's cute. I did notice too, like the Minnie Mouse 70th, they actually sold little dresses that were the same. So like I could buy them for my girls, but they were like $80 a dress.
Why not?
And I'm like, well, they're gonna literally get Dole Whip all over it. You
Totally.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's gonna be tore up and chewed down.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I would not get that. Let's see here. Bluey debuts at Disneyland Park March 22nd, 2026. Let's see. Beginning on that date and continuing throughout the year, Bluey's best day ever at the Fantasyland Theater in Disneyland Park will celebrate the heart and humor of the critically acclaimed Disney Plus animated series, Bluey. This immersive, family-friendly celebration will transform the Fantasyland Theater into the grounds of Bluey's school, where you can join the fun of Bluey's best day ever. Throughout the day, Bluey and her sister Bingo will appear live on stage, joining a troupe of comedic actors and musicians. Together, they will bring to life the popular music and games emblematic of the beloved Bluey episodes, inspiring young families and guests of all ages to participate. So it's going to be live musical show moments. And go ahead, Udi.
Remember, didn't we bring up like there was a casting call? Number?
Yes, we did.
So it had to be.
Yes, this is totally what
You're
this
right.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, this is totally what this is. I'm not going to get deep into all the details about that, but they said, let's see, there's going to be themed favorite foods at the Troubadour Tavern, which is great because that place never gets a whole lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know where that is, it's right in front of the Fantasyland Theater, and that's where they have those loaded baked potatoes.
Yeah.
Typically, you don't see it when you're walking towards Mickey's Toontown, or the train, because it's on your left.
On your left, yeah.
But as you come off, you go, oh, what is that place? And that's where those great. I mean, I've never had one, but I've seen people walk around with these gigantic potatoes full of all the good stuff. And,
Yeah, and actually, I've had them before. And it kind of just worked out because we were at Toontown, and it was at that point where like somebody's gonna lose it if we don't eat. So we stopped in there, and there was tables sitting, and I feel like it's actually a maybe underrated menu item, just because it does have a good balance with like protein. You've got your carb, you've got your
carbs.
It's, you know, it's filling.
Yeah.
I thought that it was excellent.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Great. So there's that. Let's see what else is going on. Well, there's other things we've talked about. This Food and Wine Festival, Disney D23 at Disneyland Resort. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. And then
wait, you're not
to D23 day at the Disneyland Resort.
Oh sorry, D23 day. I thought you meant D23. No, I agree.
No, I want to go to D23. I'm going to try again this year.
Not the day.
Not the day. That's just going to be a lesson in futility. So they have a good slate of stuff coming in for 2026. Any of this stuff entice you guys to go above and beyond normal?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, of course, I definitely would want to see Louis. Like that would, if I've been thinking about doing a trip and like the early part of the year has crossed my mind, but I would definitely just wait to plan it for when Bluey's there.
Okay.
That would shape. Like Halloween, my kids are still, even today, they want to watch the Halloween parade from the Oogie Boogie Bash. So I do foresee it being on the horizon at some point. Like they're just going to really want it. I don't know that if this will be the year because we still have I want to watch this. Ooh, that's scurry, type of thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of just depends. But with all that, I do agree with the stuff that Udi's saying as well. Like I wish that they would change it up a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I mean, I haven't done like Christmas time in a very long time.
Same.
But I don't know. I get mixed. When I have gone at Christmas time, it has been so crazily packed that it just hasn't been like my most favorite time to go.
No.
And I don't like being cold either.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Oh. Well, just another excuse to get a new sweatshirt.
That's true.
And a beanie or something.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real, it's not that cold.
No.
It's probably warmer than it is at home.
Yes. Yeah.
What about you though? Is anything jumping out?
The Millennium Falcon new one looks kind of cool to me.
When that comes up, yeah.
But as far as the other stuff, no. I mean, I'm gonna go because my parents. I'm gonna go in January, but I want to go with my parents. Want to go to do some of the 70th. So I'm kind of thinking if they want to take advantage of that 3-day park hopper thing for $250. They may want to do that, and that ends I think May 21st. So sometime between like January 1st and May 21st, they want to try and go. And so yeah, they want to see the Disneyland 70th stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that. But beyond that, no, there's nothing that really draws me to this.
Yeah.
Other than I want to go.
Yeah.
I apologize because this is slightly off topic.
Oh.
However, I did see something and I took a screenshot last night and wanted to share it with people. But I did get a post. An ad popped up for me from Getaway Today.
Yeah.
Yes, and it had a deal on the Disneyland ticket. However, I do think you have to book after March, but it is $200. Let me pull it up.
Oh. I thought this is something different than what I didn't see what you're talking about then.
Okay, so they have the California resident ticket for $204. You can get the 3-day park hopper. Let me just verify. Yeah,
204?
The 3-day park hopper. Yeah, for $204. And if you were to book your hotel through them, you get the park hopper for, I think you get $20 off that.
Oh, okay.
So it would be for $184. And this is, let's see. Yeah.
It goes beyond March or May?
So this is, okay, it says for travel from January 1st through May 21st. So it's the same same amount as the other tickets. Or the same time frame, sorry.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a discount. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good deal.
That's a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sorry, just wanted to throw that out there for anybody thinking about booking your trip, because I mean, even saving anything off a ticket is great, and that's a great price.
Yep, absolutely. That's a great price. Thanks for bringing that up. I didn't even know that. Okay, well, let's move on to the next topic here, which is the next news item is beloved attraction is back. Take a nostalgic journey to discover Walt Disney's passion for trains and ride in the presidential car of the Disneyland Railroad, the Lily Bell. This guided tour returns January 16th, 2026, and bookings will be available on Disneyland.com starting January 8th. According to the website, the tour prices start at just $145 a person. That's not $145, it's $145 a person. The tour includes a walk through the park and listening to stories about where the idea for Walt's train creations first began. It's a deep dive into the impact the trains had on Walt Disney's dreams, the influence of animation and film, and the impact on the theme parks. More details to be determined.
You're on the fence about that one, aren't you?
145 is a whole lot of money.
It doesn't say how long it goes for.
No, and you don't get a tour. I mean, you don't get a special fireworks seating for this, or you might get a special pin.
Yeah, well, it says more details.
Okay, so I shall wait.
Put a pin in it.
Oh, look at Udi.
There you go.
Your wordsmith over here.
Yeah.
Does this interest you?
No.
We've talked about.
I mean, more. I mean, more like. Well, the question is any more than the usual. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make me like, oh man, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I already have that. I want to go. I don't. It doesn't. I put that on. It doesn't turbocharge it.
Doesn't turbocharge it.
Right.
What about a special for 145? Guided tour of Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm. Well,
behind the scenes, special food.
Yeah.
I can't see you spending that.
It would be a lot, but I don't know. Again, I need to know what you're doing. Like,
yes.
What am I getting for my 145?
I do also feel for that price range, you should know a few more details about everything you get.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to go in and have it be a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Or get a lunch or something with it at least.
A lunch
thing, yeah.
Well, maybe you get to drive. What if you get to ride right in the front? They will never let you do that.
What?
Of the train.
Like be up with the conductor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flip some switches or do the horn.
Yeah. Pull the steam whistle.
Yeah, the steam whistle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
That 145 is a lot.
Well,
for me
no,
for that.
but I'm talking again, value or what are you getting for that 145?
Totally. Yeah, exactly. Well, we shall see. We shall see. All right, date reveal we said for the addition of the Mandalorian and Grogu to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. They announced it will be launching on May 22nd of 2026. The new mission will allow crews to control their destinations through enhanced storytelling and controls enabled by Epic's Unreal Engine. Finally, the attraction's engineered role is being upgraded. All right, so this is all great for them.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they're doing that.
Would you want to be at the park for the debut of the movie or the debut of this?
The movie.
Okay.
I think the movie would be more fun.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is yet another thing for you to get excited about.
A little bit. Like I'm happy they're doing that. Like, I mean, I think this has been
long overdue. Yeah.
Long overdue.
Yes.
And like a lot of the things that they did with Galaxy's Edge, they pigeonholed the whole thing in.
Yep.
I think you sent me a reel this week about with Darth Vader walking around.
Yeah.
In Galaxy's Edge, and I was like, is that for real?
Well, it's got to be.
It's got to be for real, because they're not going to let a full guy coming in cosplaying Darth into the park. So it has to be.
Yeah.
Which made me giddy.
Yeah. This is ridiculous that isn't there now.
Yeah. You all know my opinion on what they need to do with that land.
Yes. Open a Rancho del Zocalo Galaxy's Edge version.
Galaxy del Zocalo.
There you go. Speaking of that, the other reel that I sent you, but that fan art, that fan movie with Darth Sidious.
Oh, amazing.
Why? Okay, and I do not want to see, I'm stammering here, but do not go on a 20-minute tirade, but why the hell isn't Disney doing this?
All right, let me be to the point, which means it's only going to be 19 minutes.
No,
no, I'm kidding.
So the question is, there is a fan film that
there are a couple of them out there, yeah,
that have expanded on the Star Wars universe.
Right.
That I'm thinking, why isn't Disney doing this?
Okay. So the problem is like I will always point to leadership. It is their incessant need and has been to control everything. Okay.
Yeah.
We all know that Disney has gone into the business of your data and controlling what you do and all that. I'm not going to go off on that. If they don't realize what time it is, which right now they don't because they just won't.
Yeah.
They want to hold on to that. If they were intelligent, they would absolutely take these characters and remove anything of any kind of agenda, quota, whatever, and deliver on that. Because those reels, and I think you guys who are Star Wars fans, if you're out there looking, there are a few accounts out there now beginning to, and a few people and YouTube channels beginning to produce high quality AI movies and shorts that basically tell the story that we know is out there from comic books, whatever, that would fall within the Star Wars realm, that if Disney did that, and the reason why it's control. So to get it, I'll just say this, and I'll finish with this.
Yeah.
If Disney was smart, they would look at that, recognize, look, we can do these kind of things, and the fan base will go absolutely bananas. They will go bat-ass crazy for it and absorb it like crazy. The problem is leadership is currently in place, and they want to control, and they're too worried about their legacy and what they want to do and their agendas to look at what is the reality is the fans are dwindling away. And they need everything to do to return it. And when, as much as it pains me to say it, when Mandalorian Grogu does not perform, because it's not as much as I wanted to, I just don't think it is.
Mr. Cheermeister over here.
I know, but you asked me the question. It's the state of Star Wars right now.
Yes. Yeah.
If maybe we can pray. We get Kathleen Kennedy can exit the door, and somebody walks in there, recognizes the future is there. And goes back. Go back to the OT. Go back to the OT. Go back to the OT. Go back to the OT.
Okay.
Well,
that was very short.
I know, because I could have kept on
You
going.
made it very concise.
Yes. I'll just say this. If I'm in Lucasfilm right now and I'm seeing these folks do this, I'm reaching out to those guys and say, do you want to come over to the Bay Area? And we can talk about what you've got going on, because
there is a glimmer of hope for that, because we got the deep fake Luke and all that because of the guy who did that.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you do it better than we do. Can you come over? And they brought him in to do that.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of a precedence for Disney or Lucasfilm to do that. Again, it is not the day in, day out writer creators of Lucasfilm.
No.
It's the writing team and the hierarchy there.
Sure.
They go away, and I will tell you, you bring in somebody who not Dave Filoni. That might piss some people off, but I think Dave Filoni is too now baked in with that mantra and philosophy. You need fresh faces in there that have hold what George Lucas did at the highest regard. And none of this, well, you make your own Star Wars, which is what Kathleen has now said again with the new movie coming out. Literally heard the interview with
that Starfighter thing?
Yeah. Literally said, oh, yeah, no, make your Star Wars. No. We last time, go ahead.
Well, I just don't get it, though. Like, I feel like at this point, if they know that people aren't happy, they know, like, I feel like they know.
Oh, they know
how people feel. And they're worried about their legacy, but why do they not care that they're like running something into the ground? Like, they just don't have the passion for it. Like, to me, that's just like you just took something then because you wanted the money from it. You didn't actually care about like who and what it is.
Yeah, right. No,
which is more insulting. Like, I feel like that'd be so insulting to George Lucas.
Well, and that is what it is. Like, he got, from what I understand, he had some assurances that certain things were going to happen. It didn't. And he, okay. So, no, Becky, what it is what I said. They're too worried about what they think they don't recognize fully. They're incompetent. Okay, I mean, what it breaks down to is incompetency. They're so used to just doing what they want to do and then not having anybody say no. That's what happened. They got rid of Lassiter because he was very much a no. That sucks. And then they found a reason to push him out.
Yep. And of course, they know that what's that term? The goose that lays the golden egg. Star Wars is that. Mm-hmm. Once they fire up the engines, people are going to come. As long as it's
good though. It has to be good. I mean, the last thing we got from Star Wars that was good was Mando and Grogu season 2.
Sorry.
That's okay. Season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had okay things in there.
Yeah.
And then we finished off with the Acolyte, which was garbage on a.
We weren't talking about that, but anyways,
garbage on a plate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I hope that again, whoever the new CEO is of Disney, we assume it's gonna be Josh D'Amaro, recognizes this as well. So you guys need to get your act together.
Yeah.
Over in Lucasfilm.
No, I mean Man, you often ask the question, like, what would you do if you're coming in, blah, blah, CEO, whatever, blah.
Yeah.
I would literally go and lop the heads off of everybody high up. I would literally oh, look, your division is down how much over how much time? Yeah, you're an abject failure. You're out. Well, what about, no, you're done. You're failure.
You wouldn't give them a quarter to...
Nope. You're done. You're done. Because you can now look back, and there's plenty of years of trajectory now where you can see where the different sectors are failing. And they have been failing at a fairly steady rate.
Yes.
So you're done.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're going to move on because this is craziness.
Yeah.
Maybe more in the LTP Lounge. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, that might be a good way.
A good topic.
That is a good topic for lounge.
Okay.
And I can run around with my hair on fire.
Yeah. All right. Some good news, I guess. The Explorer Key is now going to replace the current Enchant Key at Disneyland. The Disneyland Resort website has information about a new Magic Key Pass, the Explorer Key, which is a replacement for the retiring Enchant Key. Starting January 13th, 2026, the all-new Explorer Key Pass will join the Magic Key family. And the details are, what is it? What is the Explorer Key Pass? Ooh, the Explorer Key Pass is the new Magic Key Pass making its debut. We got that. You can explore the parks on select dates during each season, including summer. It is at $9.99 and it includes reservation-based park hopper admission with an ability to hold up to 4 theme park reservations at a time, 10% off of merchandise and dining, 25% off of parking at the Toy Story parking area, 25% off the purchase of Lightning Lane multi-pass. That is the new information we have. Udi's not happy about this.
No.
This is not the pass you're looking for?
No, this is not. No.
What's wrong with this? Don't you want to be an explorer?
Okay. The names are done. They have been. They will be. They're done. This whole
It's
enchant.
too cool for
the whole
to be an explorer.
Well, no, the whole enchant though. This whole Magic Key.
Yeah.
It's done. Okay. But okay. Let me move on. No. What it is like again. What we're getting a few less blackout dates, correct?
Yeah, I think mostly the summer stuff is going to open up.
Okay,
which is good.
Yeah, of course that's good, but you're still at 1,000. What was the old
$9.79?
Okay, so $10 more bucks are going to open in a few more days. Okay,
or 20.
Okay,
20 more bucks.
Or 20 more bucks for 20 more days. Is that the way? So, but anyway,
something like that.
But still, you're not in that place where the value is there yet. You still have to deal with the reservation system. Okay, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get, I can hold up to four reservations. Oh, big whoop! Like whatever. 10% off of merch. When is that gonna change? Why is it not 15? Legit, why is it not 15?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you're gonna get 20. Who again?
Yeah.
Most people who are getting this, a lot of the people who are getting this are going to be somewhat local.
Yes.
We don't care about parking, Disney.
Well, no, they do.
No. But most people down there find another way of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. So again, stop making this a perk like it's a big deal that you're going to get parking. For some people, sure it is, but the vast majority of people, when they hear, oh, look, 25% off the parking, Are they flipping out at how great that is?
No.
No. That's my point. And then the other one is like, and then
again, if you're a local, you're not going to really use this lightning lane.
The lightning lane as a perk is not a perk. It's a non-perk. It's a non-perk perk. You know what I mean?
I feel
these
like
things are garbage.
Like it should almost just be included.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make anything about it, like it should just be included.
Correct. Out of the park with that
or
one.
Like you get it after like 5 p.m. I don't know.
No,
or like,
no. A lightning lane is nothing to them but profit. Nothing to them but profit.
Very true. Yeah.
Why would they discount it? No. You're paying $1,000. Here you go. You get complimentary lightning lane. Infinitely better. There you kind of go like, whoa, I mean, at least I'm not paying for it extra.
Yeah.
So all the parking, no. The last two on there are non-perk perks in my mind. And then the 10% is like, dude, why aren't you jacking up to 15?
Right.
So the only positive is that you have less blackout dates and are only charging $20 more.
Yeah.
So I do have another question though. So like I had this talk with my brother the other day because of course like my family is all big Disney fans, and so he called me trying to like pick when he's gonna go, and you know, like he's just excited. This is like a normal conversation. But anyways, with like the 204 pass or that sort of thing, like he saw the pass and is like, okay, I think I'm going to like actually add another trip. And this year he went 3 times. But every time he bought his tickets, it was when there was some sort of sale on.
Yeah.
So he has said, I actually have spent less than buying an annual pass, other than he doesn't have the perks of, you know, which he doesn't care about parking because will get a hotel, and he doesn't get like the merchandise, like percentage off. But other than that, he has still spent less than if he would have got the magic key.
Okay.
And like not had blackout dates.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got to go whenever he wants. And so that to me is an interesting concept, because when you think about the 204 ticket coming up, okay, that's a good portion of the year, January to May.
Yeah.
Like, what is the real incentive, or what is the value on the magic keys?
Well, what you're highlighting, I think, is
not like the Jerome who lives there. And
No.
All the time.
What I mean by that, what I was gonna say is that what you're highlighting is literally that, because of the fact that he has to get a sale, right? And I'm trying to formulate this. What it is you're disincentivizing the annual pass, and then you're limiting your trips, right? So that's what's going on. You're highlighting the fact is like, look, I could have gotten an annual pass and maybe I would be going more. But right now, with I can find a loop around to it, and through other avenues to go what I would go and pay for less.
Yeah.
When you are in that point where your annual passes aren't the best value, there's a problem right there, and you're highlighting that right then and there.
Yeah.
Because the annual passes have now become overpriced, and as everything goes, people will either continue to just follow along and zombie along with it, or they'll stop and go like, hold on, and let me find my workaround. And then Disney loses out at the end.
Sure.
And so that is the problem. You're highlighting a very important thing.
That's a great point.
That Disney keeps on missing. They're too ingrained in what they feel this has been working. That is a problem. Again, I'll point it right back up to the guy sitting in the C-suite. That's where this all disseminates from. The inability and unwillingness to recognize where they're failing at a very core level with ticketing and annual passes and magic keys and all this stuff, and failing to correct them. We shall see what happens.
It is interesting because, I mean, as you guys know, living the distance that we do from the park, so we're like 6 hours, 7 hours, used to be very common that you saw people with like the magnets on their cars, that they were annual pass holders. I mean, like tons of people I know have always been and gone frequently, but I do feel that has changed
Yep.
And yeah, it's interesting to me. I'm not quite sure like where they're going with it.
Well, I think, I mean, without going too deep into it, it is an economic. It is become now an economic question, for everybody.
Yep.
Not only is it that we all have our own money and how we choose to use that money and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Disney has the same issue. Of course, they're a business, and we've talked about it often. They're a business. They're there to make money, okay? But the question is now becoming an economic one, like I said, because now it's like I have to spend how much to do what. So definitely there's a part in there where the economy in general is expensive, right? We've had to deal with everything that we always deal with, and so does Disney. So that's a problem. It's not just Disney, but there's a real world push on it. Now, do I feel like Disney could be doing better at correcting that, other than just doing what lazy people do, would just raise prices?
Sure.
Again, this is the point where I'm like, you need to be fully aware of what's going on with your business, because sooner or later you're going to fail if you don't realize where you're failing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, no, not a fan with this one.
Well, with all that being said, Mark.
Yeah.
He's getting it.
What are you gonna do?
I think I probably will get it because like I said, I reached out. Like I told you guys, I reached out to Disneyland when I first heard this, and because I'm gonna go, I wanted to get the other key like right now, but I can't. It's not there. The enchant key. So it's gonna launch the day that I'm there, like the second day or third day that I'm there, and I probably will just buy that 3-day park hopper ticket for $249 and then convert that to. And I asked if I can convert it, and they said, yeah, you can. I can convert the unused portion of my ticket towards that. So if I plan on going Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday,
right, and you go Sunday.
I can go Sunday and Monday, and then Tuesday morning, which is the 13th, I can go to the ticket booth and upgrade. So,
got it.
Yeah, so I think I might do that, but I also asked if there was of course, I asked if there's gonna be like another pass, and they said they have no, because I still think
they're gonna break one out. Yeah,
there's
you're not wrong.
No, I think that's looming somewhere, and the fact that it hasn't dropped yet is very surprising to me. Well, a lot of things that should be no-brainers to me have not dropped for Disney, but this is one of them. So I might just go ahead, and as I said today, that is my plan, is to go ahead and convert that. Because I plan on going a couple more times this year, at least, and that's going to be worth it to me. Because if I go with my parents, that's going to be a few days. That I can go with that, and then Udi's planning on going, and that's going to be good for that. And
that topic will be brought up in a couple of weeks, where I'll meet.
Oh, there's an announcement. You're going to come?
No.
Do we need to go live?
No.
Do I need to
because there will be no announcement. It will be a discussion of like a better timetable when I'm going to go.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, good.
So for me, it makes sense, but the thing that I'm already upset about is I know that something's coming down the pipe that's going to be a better deal. And there has to be something that's not the SoCal Pass and not this thing.
Yeah.
Because there's too big of a gap.
That gap is still there.
Yeah,
and this did nothing to address that. Thank you for bringing that up, because I forgot about that. That's another point.
Yeah, like a California Pass, or actually it has to be like an E. We have to come up with some kind of clever enchant, explore.
How about just annual pass? We'll call it.
Oh yeah, annual pass. Yeah.
I would be fine with annual pass, local pass, annual pass, 1, 2, and 3.
Pass 1, 2, pass 2, 3.
Yeah,
pass
true.
1,
like
pass
tier
2,
1,
pass
tier 2, or something.
Tier 1 pass, tier 2 pass, tier 3 pass, and a local pass. Local.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they don't do a pass that like you could purchase and you get one admission to each one of their like special nights. Like you buy this pass and you get like a Sweethearts.
You want to know why? Because it makes sense, Becky.
Yeah.
That's why. No, we made that comment before. Like, dude, if they were really smart, they would add more. Again, the bottom two are non-perk perks.
Or a special Magic Key Holders night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
And you get special foods.
Didn't they have? No, they have areas. Never mind. I got that.
Yeah, we've got the Magic Key Terrace.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess. I mean, I've been in there once. It was okay.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but at the same time,
it's very close to nothing, Becky.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is.
If I'm being real,
it is slightly better than nothing.
Yeah.
Which is what you get. So yeah, the answer to that question, Sunday, December 7th or whatever, is the 6th today? 7th. Yes, I'm leaning towards getting that when I'm down there because it just make more sense for me. But I know, like probably like in March, there's going to be a special.
Yeah.
California only for $200. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, that's going to wrap up the news. Lots of news. But we will be delving deeper into this week on LTP Lounge. So if you hear this, the LTP Lounge show will have already passed. Go ahead, check it out, and do follow us there. And then the last request I have is, hey, go to Instagram and do like us or follow us so we can get to 1,000 followers. I don't know why we're not there now.
Yeah.
Because we can't go live anymore.
Yeah. And to be fair, we don't push it enough.
No, we don't push it enough. I'll get on that. Okay. All right. So for that, that's going to end the news. Let's go to the feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
Hey, LTP family, welcome to our feature presentation right now. We've got a returning family member today. You know him, you love him, and you have requested him. It is our great friend, Jay Bratton. Hey, Jay, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing well. Thanks, guys, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh, dude, the pleasure's all ours. And like I said, anytime you want to come on and talk, you just drop me a note, and we will make it happen. So Jay is kind enough to join us. He can tell you more about it, but he just did a staycation recently. I think is a matter of like last week at the resort, and he was kind enough to share some pictures with us. We're going to talk about his experience and probably get into a little festival of holiday foods. That sound about right, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, we stayed for a few days, so from December 3rd to December 5th, and we do the Disneyland Hotel because they're, actually, we don't do this every year, but my wife and I periodically do the concierge service, and this year was one of those special years.
Nice.
Yeah, can you just, because I mean, and I'm just talking like, because I honestly don't know, but how does one do this? Is it just you got to ask for it and it's an extra fee, of course? And
well, yeah, I mean, you just book it. I mean, at the time that you do your booking, hotel booking or whatever, you have the option in which to choose concierge service. It just depends on whether whether or not you want to spend the extra money, because it is extra.
Yes.
To be honest, my wife is the one who paid for it because, this is for her as well.
Sure.
And so she wanted to have it as a treat, and I was not unwilling to participate. Right? So.
Well put.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm just.
Anyhow, so the situation was that we had arrived there on Wednesday morning, and then we got into the hotel, and then once we checked into the hotel, then we were actually greeted by a cast member. I forgot the gentleman's name, but anyways, he's been at Disneyland for 21 years.
Okay.
And he's one of the guys that like worked up from, the attractions person to like now he's like one of the plaid members. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And he does like the high level guest services.
Okay.
And he's very cordial, very outgoing and enthusiastic. And if you ever stay at the hotel, I'll try to remember his name, or I'm sure my wife will remember, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But regardless, the service was like next level. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So I appreciated the level of service and the incoming process. Even though we arrived well before the check-in time.
Okay.
Which is 3:00. We got there around, I'd say 10:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So, anyways, I mean, that's the thing is that if you ever stay at one of the hotels, don't be shy to check in early because they can hold your bags and then you can go about your day, you know, just going to the parks or what have you. Once they have your room ready, then they will text you a message saying, "Hey, your room's ready," and you can go there and get your bags and stuff like that. So
okay. Before we get into the details of it, just real quick, is it worth the extra costs for everything you get? Because I'm jealous of what I'm looking at, and I was just thinking, okay,
I'll be honest, man. It's at least a once in a lifetime experience. If there's people literally that know the service personnel on a first name basis because they go every single year or maybe even more frequently. You know what I mean? So that tells you like they are fully engaged in, you know, like their like the whole experience and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So and again, I apologize, I don't remember everybody's name because it's a very overwhelming experience because they recently redid the lounge. So it's it's been expanded. They have only high level personnel, so like anybody that you engage with, it's just like they all have those blue badges. You know, the ones that the OGs, the
Philander has that.
Right. They, So they put in the work and things like that. And anyhow, so I would say it would be a worthwhile investment, especially for a special occasion, to definitely do the concierge service.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then also, just a little tip, pretty soon, within, I believe, the next year to 2 years, they're actually redoing the Grand Californian to include a concierge service up to this level. Because right now, they don't have this. I mean, they have a concierge service, but it's not to this level. And so that's the thing, is that they're revamping their whole concierge service at Disney Grand California Hotel to match or exceed this one.
Wow. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. What else? So do you want me to go through the details, or you want me to, what would you like to explore next?
Becky?
Well, I don't even know what you get for concierge service.
Okay, so number one, you get somebody who is going to be personally attentive to your needs and desires. So basically, like if you want extra blankets, extra lotions, extra soap, extra shampoo, whatever, extra towels, so forth and so on, they are like, boom. I mean, they're on top of it like immediately.
Okay.
Number two, the area that I had showed you guys photographs of as far as the lounge area.
Yeah.
That is
beautiful.
Basically breakfast, lunch, dinner, and evening. So when the fireworks go on from 8 p.m. till, whenever the fireworks go off, you get cookies, you get champagne, you can get red wine, you can get white wine, you can get beer. And let me just show you guys in the camera. I'm sorry for the people who are just listening, but I'll just show you right here.
Oh, a little Kahlua.
This was a little souvenir.
A little Kahlua, yeah.
Yeah, so they have liqueurs.
Liqueurs.
They have Kahlua and Irish Bailey's cream.
Okay.
So, and then because of the viewpoint of the lounge area, you can actually watch the fireworks, have, Kahlua, Irish Bailey's cream, red wine, whatever, with cookies, or any other dessert that they have there on the spread. I didn't include every picture because it was a bit overwhelming. Yeah.
Right.
And they pump in the sound from the fireworks show.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So they have it on the sound system, and then you just watch it from all those spectacular viewpoints, from that room.
Jeez.
And you're on either a table seat or like a little lounge chair or that type of thing. So yeah.
So, listeners, what we're looking at is it looks like it's a lounge. I don't know what level it is. 7th, 8th of this place.
This is 11th floor.
11th, and there's like spectacular views of the park in all directions. And there are booths and there are bar chairs sitting facing that, and there's a buffet behind where you can just get food. And there's really good artwork, and I know that artwork is Sam Carter's artwork. And it just, I'm so, well, I won't say jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just envious because this is great. I mean, this is how I envision Jay to be going to the park anyways.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is nothing shocking for Jay, but for us, it's awesome.
And I'll be honest, I was very pleased with the experience because I don't know. Things have been not so great with, Disneyland cutting costs and so forth.
Yes.
But in this situation, it's like you're paying a premium and you're getting premium for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you walk into the entranceway, directly to your right is the person who checks you in, and then they verify that you're legit and so forth. And anyways, and then after you go through, the sort of grand tour, as it were, you are greeted with a drink. They call it, what did they call it? It was oh my gosh, I can't think of it. It was like an introduction, like there you go, a welcome cocktail, but it's non-alcoholic.
I think it's the next one.
Sort of like
other
a
way.
sweet and sour with a tonic and things like that, and yeah. It wasn't for me, but it was definitely for my wife. It's one of those mocktail type situations.
Okay.
Regardless, it was very nice. And at the time that we checked in, it was in between breakfast and lunch. Like I said, it was about 10:30 that we checked in, and then they had provided that, and it was nice that we were basically alone. There was nobody else inside the room because of the fact that they're in between services.
Yeah.
Then after we got the our little mocktails or whatever, then we left the area. We went to downtown Disney. We got a couple things, and then we got a text. The room was ready, and then we went back to the hotel. Then we got our room and checked in, so forth, so on. We also had some lunch there. The reason why, which I'll delve into more detail later, it's just we weren't able to have as much good food at the DCA as we'd hoped.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. But so anyways, in a way, we kind of it was sort of like serendipitous, the fact that we had booked this particular room during this time period, because I think that there's a lot of things going on, but I'll explore my thoughts on that situation later. But the thing is that we had all these options available for lunch. Again, it's unlimited, just eat as much as you want, as little as you want. And then even throughout the day, like if you want, let's say you want a wine or beer or Diet Coke or a Coca-Cola or whatever, water, milk, etc. There's a refrigerator that's open. They fully stock it all the time that it's open, and you just go and that's the reason why that I think that even though it's expensive, sometimes you got to measure the the amount of how much do they charge at the parks for Diet Coke or or a glass of wine or whatever, a glass of Prosecco, etc. So that's the thing, is it's like if you're going to imbibe lots of alcohol, which I'm not against, but if you're or even if you have kids or whatever that they drink apple juice or orange juice or whatever, that type of thing, you have, when you buy those juices at the markets, it costs money. And so here, just like you grab like 2-3 of them, they don't care. Just grab an armful and take it back to your room, etc. And I mean, you know, for example, I mean, I you know, just I like, you know, drinking sodas through the day, so just I grab extra Diet Cokes and store them in our refrigerator, and so when we go back to the room in between parks and so forth, it's just like I've saved whatever the dollar is. I think it's like $5 a Diet Coke or whatever at you know, the various establishments, you know, in Disneyland Resort. So that's the thing, is that, you know, you have to kind of do like a cost analysis and see whether it's not right for you. But I definitely, again, just kind of reinforcing my message earlier, just like, I think it's definitely something that you should do once in a life, if not more.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, wow. Okay. Yeah. I was,
and then also just
awesome.
kind of expanding on this again, you know, with the meals and so forth, they also have special events at night. So if you see my little Google Photos reel or whatever, they have the entertainment of the like
singers. Yeah,
the singers. I was kind of trying to say Sanderson sisters, but it's not like that. I mean, because these are, you know, they're sort of like different types of acts. And then they also have like a reading with Santa Claus at 8:20 p.m. every night.
Jeez. Okay.
So and because this is like a smaller group of guests, the Santa Claus is definitely very attentive to every child that goes into that concierge room. So you know, so if you have kids, it's, you know, again, one of those things that I think that they would feel it very special. And the fact that the kids can have unlimited cookies, I mean, they'll go out of their mind, you know. So
definitely.
Yeah. So we're right now, Udi's looking at some stuff, and it looks like we're looking at is that the breakfast buffet version? Looks like there's lunch meats and sliced fruit. That isn't breakfast?
Well, no. So
deviled eggs.
I had provided photos for breakfast and lunch.
Okay.
I did not do it for dinner. It just so here's the thing. On the days that are like the early park entry hours, I would suggest going even so. The buffet, or I wouldn't say it's not a buffet. It's a, you know, the food service is from 6:30 to 11 a.m.
for breakfast.
I got there at like 6:35, 6:40, and bro, it was like chaos. It was like people were just like grabbing. It was like, you know, people were going out of their minds to get the food, and, you know, they wanted to, you know, eat and get to the parks as quickly as possible, right?
At 6:30 in the morning?
They got magic hour.
Yeah.
Well, because early and probably get their kids or just to get themselves.
Well, they wanted the early entry.
Yeah.
So early entry is from 7 to 7:30, I believe. And or something along those lines. 7:30 to 8 or 7. It used to be 7 to 8. But I'm not sure if they changed it from 7 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8, something along those lines. But regardless, I mean, it was just like, you know, it was crazy. It was like Ghostbusters, like dogs and cats, and, you know, raining down, and it was like, you know, brimstone, and just like kids were just running around and grabbing cereal, and, you know, parents trying to control them, and grabbing milk and just trying to rein in their kids, you know, from going, you know what I mean, just like. You know, like the Home Alone or whatever. It just,
I definitely understand.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, and that's fine. I mean, you know, obviously the kids are excited, and the fact that if you get early entry, you have exclusivity, you know, from the other park goers.
Right.
So anyhow, so the first day I realized I made a mistake by going 10 minutes after the opening time.
Yeah.
And so the following day, we were going to go in a little bit later to the park. So that's when I was able to take pictures of the food, because it wasn't as much chaos. Right. So
what did they offer for breakfast? And did it meet your approval?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Yeah, 100%.
So, we see bagel.
I appreciated that. Number one, they had lox and bagel. You know, like they had the salmon with the chopped eggs with the capers.
Oh.
The only thing I wish they had was chopped red onion, but that's okay. Just beggars can't be choosers.
Yes.
And then they had bagels, like a plain bagel, and then the everything bagel.
Yes.
They also had deviled eggs. The first day, it was just like a plain deviled egg, and then what was the other ingredient? It was a deviled egg with it was like
I'm looking at something right now.
I think it was like fried onions. But the second day is again the picture that I'm showing you.
Okay.
The deviled egg in the far left is deviled egg with bacon pieces, which that's great. And then the other one is like a basil deviled egg, and so it had little pieces of basil. It was very luxurious.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
As far as the deli meats are concerned, it was sort of the same each day, which is the ham, smoked turkey, and the salami.
Okay.
And then, of course, the fruits. And if you're health conscious and you want to adhere to a diet or whatever, they have super greens and something else. But I was just like, okay, my eyes scanned over that because I'm like, dude, I'm on vacation.
Yeah. I was gonna.
I do have to say though, the little tea sandwiches with the cucumber look really good.
Oh, that's for lunch.
But hold on for a second. Just I'm gonna get back to breakfast here.
Again, so I apologize. If the photos are a little bit out of order, I tried to emulate the experience, from beginning to end. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. But again, I apologize. No dinner because the days that we went, that we didn't really have. I didn't have the opportunity to take pictures because it was so crowded.
Okay.
I mean, who's not going to turn down a free dinner, right? So
for sure.
Yes.
Anyhow, so lunchtime is definitely the slowest time period. So that's something to consider if you want to kind of take a break during the day while you go between parks, or just like even if you're just intent on one park.
Yeah.
Just head over to the lounge and take advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, so as far as like the sandwiches are concerned, they're finger sandwiches. They're sort of like a British tea service, like finger sandwiches. So all the crusts are cut off, which is great for kids. And it's kind of basic. This is not something that I would go to like a high tea and say, oh man, this is spectacular. But at the same time, it definitely is more luxurious than going to Earl of Sandwich, right? So that's the thing, is that you have an elevated experience, number one. Number two, it's all you can eat versus Earl of Sandwich. You buy one sandwich and there you go, and that's it. That's your lunch. But here it's just like, okay, I want like 3 turkey and white cheddar sandwiches, then okay, go for it. That's your preference, and go for it. They also have, unlimited fruits, and they have, also I wanted to mention, because this is something that my wife actually was just like gagas over, was they had, the first day we arrived, they had homemade taro chips. So taro, so taro is the root that they use in Hawaii to make poi, but then they also have taro chips. And it's sort of a hybrid between like I'd say a russet potato and a sweet potato. It's sweet, starchy, but not overly sweet. And it's in like something that's very popular in Hawaii.
Okay.
And so that's the thing, is that they had that on the first day. We regret actually not taking in like a Ziploc bag and just hoarding it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because and honestly, they don't even carry, like if you like take a little extra or whatever, don't bring in like a gallon-sized bag or whatever, just bring a little, if you want like a quart-sized bag or whatever of chips, they don't care.
Sure.
So yeah, and then the second day, which I depicted in the photographs, they had potato chips that were homemade with a lemon pepper seasoning, and
okay.
So
how are those?
Good. a touch bit salty for me, but I definitely would say that the people who we were around had positive said positive things about it. So I would say that it's worthwhile, and I think that most people will enjoy it, and I did enjoy it to a certain extent, but like I said, it just touched on the salty side. So
gotcha.
Yeah. And then what was consistent was the tortilla chips, which were excellent. They're not like the same level as like some of the elevated restaurants or whatever, but it was not like the store-bought tortilla chips you get at the grocery store,
Right.
Oh, right, right.
And then they did have salsas, varietal, any spice level from pico de gallo to like something that's like something that's gonna tantalize your tongue. I would say. So,
did you like those?
They were pretty good. It was a little bit hit or miss. The best one I enjoyed was the one that was the darkest red in the pictures that I sent you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it had a little smoky element to it.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Man,
all right.
Okay, this is so awesome. Love this.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking we were talking about the holiday, festival holidays or whatever, but we're kind of exploring this a little more.
We're going around.
That's okay. That's good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the pictures, and I'm glad that you guys are intrigued about this prospect of going there, because I kind of think Becky's husband, you need to consider this. There you go. So it was a subliminal suggestion. So.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, okay. Let me ask this one question. Just one last one. So, can you add this concierge level to any room that you're staying at, or does it come with a certain? Does the room get upgraded with it, or can you say, "Hey, I'm going to stay at a basic thing"? And
you have to pre-book it, and then you have to make that option. And as far as like the floor level, I mean, unless you're not willing to stay at a like upper level room with a view, if let's say you have special needs, or there's mobility issues or whatever, that you need to stay on the first floor, just let them do their magic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right, moving on from the High Key Club.
I know, bro. I can talk about this all day because, honestly, it's really a special treat that, again, and I hate to reiterate this. I think the third or fourth time or whatever. It's got to be something that you got to do once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
I know it's extra costly, but it's the experience is definitely worth it.
Okay.
Oh, and also just a final thought.
Yeah.
It's actually we were told by the initial cast member that guided us through the introductory process. He had indicated that they had actually demolished 2 of their premium suites to make this happen.
Oh.
With the mural and the expanded rooms and stuff like that. And across the entryway from the High Key Club, if you see, I included a photo of the Adventureland suite.
Yes.
I think that's like a 3-bedroom suite. And one of the days that we went, somebody left the door partially cracked open.
Oh.
And I kind of peeked through, and I was like, "Oh, damn!"
Really?
I was like, "If I win the lottery, this is me." You know what I mean? This is like, I saw like dining room table, a bar. It was pretty amazing. So, anyways, just saying, it's pretty fun that it's directly across the way from the High Key Club, because if you have the money and you can stay in that type of suite, then hey, kudos to you, and congratulations, because you're right across the way from very high. Oh, sorry about that. Is that me?
Yeah, I think so, but that's fine.
Okay, no worries. So anyways, I apologize for the interruption.
No worries.
But yeah, so it's all good.
All right, so go back to the pictures here.
I'll just put it that way. Okay, all right. Okay. So we're done with that.
Well, there's one picture. I have a question. Well, there's many, but so what happened at Din Tai Fung?
Oh, so okay. So I want to say that my wife and I have been to Din Tai Fung multiple times in a city of Arcadia.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not this location, and every time that we've gone, there's been a very high level of experience as far as the food is concerned.
Okay.
But we reserved this, and then actually, I'm kind of glad that your experience, remember, Mark, you and I initially suggested to go here to meet up and
Yes.
have a
Yes.
meal or whatever. And I'm glad that actually didn't come to fruition because this restaurant, man, bro, it's just like this is like the Sizzlers of like dumplings. You know what I mean? Just like
Jeez. Okay.
they're just pumping people out left and right. Even though they have the process down,
Mm-hmm.
the service is just booty. You know,
Okay.
it's like they're they're like I don't know. I'm trying to put. It's like a mass-produced restaurant. They're offering the same dishes, but it's not the same level of quantity.
Mm-hmm.
And also the service that we had was less than stellar.
Oh.
Again, I would equate it to a Sizzlers. You know,
Okay.
just like people are going to bring you your dishes and then boom, get away. You know, like they are not very attentive to your needs.
Oh.
They don't care whether or not you have water or if you have all the right utensils or if you have, the food quality, etc. And so, yeah, that was a major disappointment. I included a photo of their popular dish, but do you see how brown the wonton wrappers are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be.
It's
It's
supposed
supposed to be very light in color.
Oh.
It's supposed to be juicy. When we bit into these, if you want to call them dumplings, I mean, atrocities, I would say, it was like very little juice, and it just like when you try to chew the meat, it wasn't soft and juicy. It was more like trying to equate it to like a frozen burger type consistency.
Oh,
you know?
jeez.
Like it was
right.
kind of like as you bite into it, it kind of like degraded down into like this semblance of like a textural mishmash of like sinewed like grains of straw and
geez.
it was the flavor of beef or pork or whatever, and then like there's granules of like gristle. It was gross. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's disappointing.
It is. So I apologize, for the people that were looking forward to Din Tai Fung, but I would suggest if in the future that you feel compelled to go to this restaurant, wait until things improve. Right now, the Yelp reviews are fairly, mostly positive. But I think it's like a 3.8 out of 5.
Okay.
Wait until it gets up to like a 4.4, 4.5, or whatever out of 5, because it's just not worthwhile at this juncture. You can spend your money wisely otherwise, like elsewhere, I should say.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So after that, so I'm not sure where we're at. I'm a little bit lost. But so on the same night that we did Din Tai Fung, we also went to Pixar Place Hotel. They kind of had the similar decorations that they had previously, but one of the things that was cool was the cake that they had. Did you guys see that? The Toy Story 30th anniversary cake?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And that was like freaking amazing, man. I was just like, dude, I mean, like how, I know that the Grand Californian, has their like, super deluxe cake or whatever, but this one is on a smaller scale, but the level of detail was just amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah, and so I would say that if anybody's going to go into the near future, take 10-15 minute extra walk to go over to the Pixar Place Hotel and visit this cake. I mean, it's just like you'll be amazed at the amount of detail that's involved.
Yeah, it looks like it should be something that's in an attraction.
Yeah,
what?
I agree.
That isn't the cake, is it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's the cake.
Well, it says Toy Story.
Everything there is edible.
Oh, jeez Louise.
That's
I thought it was the other thing. Oh,
no, Matt.
It's beautiful.
That's wild.
Like, it's
okay.
really cute.
Holy cow.
Peace Plant logo. Little
Yeah.
green men.
Yeah, the little green men.
Yeah, the pizza slices.
Yep. No.
Yeah, I think that's made with like I don't know, fondant or something.
Yeah, fondant.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's that cocktail menu? Where's that from?
Oh, so also, yeah, we kind of, just strolling about through the resort, and we decided to, before we had dinner, we decided to go to Disneyland Hotel for the lounge, Broken Spell Lounge.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the menu for Broken Spell Lounge.
Okay.
And this is their holiday, specials. Mark, did I ever show you the wedding invitations for my wife and I?
I don't think so.
Okay, so what's weird is that I was very happy that I was ahead of the curve back in the day when my wife and I got married in 2010. I actually designed our wedding invitations, and it was similar design except with the frosted flake, the frosted snowflakes and stuff like that. We actually put Mickey heads.
I love that.
And then we put the menu of our reception on a similar format. And anyway, so that's why when I saw this, I was just like, oh my god, like this is like so reminiscent of that. And yeah. So I'll have to shoot you guys a photo of
that'd be great.
Yeah, menu so you can see what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But anyways, so these are very intriguing cocktails.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
But as you can see, they're on the pricier side.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
And like initially, I was thinking about the chocolate marshmallow old fashioned, because I'm down for old fashions, most of the time. But in this instance, I didn't want to get overly sweet. And this, if you read the description, seemed very sweet. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I kind of skipped this one and decided for the eggnog cocktail instead.
Oh, how was that?
Amazing.
Let's see what's in that. House-made eggnog with Pierre Ferrand cognac.
1 second, Ben. Port. Oh, okay.
So it's it's a cognac with a port wine.
Yeah, and
with
a rum.
Oh, okay.
With eggnog.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice combination altogether. The eggnog that they have there at this establishment is homemade.
Okay.
Which actually my wife got, and it was delicious. And then I said, well, let me get the boosted version. Which,
sure.
That's what I do,
Yeah.
And it was very good. The egg yolks were actually sort of pronounced, which is amazing because on eggnog, it's sort of like a homogeneous blend with sort of a creamy back note. And this was more egg forward, which I appreciated greatly. And the combination of the cognac, the port wine, and the distilled rum was very delicious. It was just like a nice, just like, a chef's kiss type, situation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely, if you're going to the resort and you need to have but if you desire a cocktail that is indicative of the holidays, I would suggest highly that you get this eggnog cocktail.
Okay. And how did the lounge look? Was it decorated with Christmas stuff?
No, it was,
Yeah.
But I'll delve into that a little bit more. I'll just say that overall, wasn't as enthusiastic about the efforts to utilize holiday decorations at the Disneyland Resort overall.
Okay.
And this is just sort of like a ancillary, ancillary way of, describing that, they weren't putting as much effort into the holiday spirit this year as they have in the past.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I probably didn't articulate that very well, but regardless, you understand that it was a little disappointing. So I'll just put it that way as far as like the decorations concerned.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your experience at the Festival of Holidays. The food.
Let's see. Let me put it into one word. Disappointing.
Okay. Oh no.
Wow.
Okay.
I apologize. I don't mean to be a downer because it's holiday season and so forth. But
oh yeah.
Really, I had told you in the past that Festival of Holidays might be better than the Food and Wine Festival.
Yes.
I definitely don't feel that way this year.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed in the fact that number one, they had less booths.
Yeah, I heard that.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the past they had 9 or 10 booths. This year it's only 6.
Jeez.
Number one. Number two, they didn't change much of the food items. In fact, I would suggest that I think maybe changed 1 or 2 things overall. Number three, they were trying to be more, I guess, clever about their ways of creating these new drinks, so to speak, mocktails, cocktails, etc. Excuse me. But the thing is just do you not understand that people go there for the special food?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So I don't know who's running the Festival of Holidays, but they should either be replaced or they need to rethink their intent of what this is going to mean for the future of this festival.
Yes,
because
yes.
It just, I don't understand why you're not trying to make things new and exciting. You go to Trader Joe's, market or whatever. It's just that's the thing is that, yeah, sure, they bring back some of the special hits, but at the same time, they experiment with new food items, new food offerings, new things that people will have that whole sensation of exploring, cuisines that they've never tried before, and here in this scenario, just oh, here's the same stuff we had before, just, take it, you know what I mean? And just you compare it with the drinks that we're offering and just well, that's just lazy and stupid, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and I would think there are people who have traditions of going every year for it to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm case in point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Were there any standout items that you liked, or?
Well, the only thing that I'll be honest, I mean, we only got one thing. I didn't normally every year we get the Sip and Savor pass.
Yeah, of course.
But this year we didn't. I mean, that's how sad it was.
Oh my goodness.
So the only thing that we got that was a repeat from last year was the braised pork belly adobo.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And one thing I'll give a little kudos to is that the portion size was about maybe 25% larger than last year.
Okay.
But, I mean, it was the same flavors, just the rice with the pork belly, with the pork skin, crispies and stuff like that, which is great. But at the same time, it's just okay, yeah, cool. Keep that as one of your mainstays, but, hit me with something new, you know what I mean? Explore your imagination. I mean, that's what Disney is about, imagination.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
We also got the sticky toffee pudding macaron, and we haven't tried that yet. I think it's probably going to be the same as before. My wife got a few drinks, the tropical holiday punch. It's okay, it's for me. she also got the let's see, what was the other thing that she got? She highlighted everything that the orange yuzu and cranberry agua fresca. Again, I mean that's up her alley, which is great. You know, I mean, I'm not shutting it down. But that was actually not at a booth; it was at Cucina Cucamonga.
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
which is a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she also got the guava melon lassi.
Okay.
I didn't try that. I'm not really into lassies because I'm, just it has that yogurty flavor profile, which is good if I'm eating yogurt, but not in a drink for me.
Right.
And then we got the sorry, the pepper. No, we didn't get that. Sorry, apologize.
No worries.
So at the park, Disneyland Park, we went to Rancho del Zocalo, and they had offered the pozole blanco, which they had previously. Oh, it's very good. But the great thing about that particular dish is that we could take it home.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually have to eat it fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat it fresh, which obviously that's the most idealistic way to consume it. But at the same time, if you want to take it home, honestly, the flavor profile doesn't diminish as much as you would think it would, because the cabbage sort of like sustains itself in terms of the textural contrast, and then the lime, as you actually let the lime sit in the hot broth, if you take it home, kind of permeates throughout the soup base. So therefore, you get that element without actually having to squeeze the lime itself. And then the onion obviously is not going to be as pronounced as far as like a textural contrast, but it still lends well as far as like storage in the dissemination of its flavor to the soup base itself. So I mean, again, it's very good, and it stores well if you live in the local area, or if you have like a cooler, you're taking it back with you, to Northern California or whatever. This is something that you can definitely take home and you'll be very happy. As far as the quality level, I mean, it's on par with some of the better Mexican restaurants. So as far as like dollar value is concerned, I would say that, if you're going to eat it at the restaurant, it's a good value. If you're going to take it home, it's a fairly good value, but not something that is going to be on par with like your favorite, local Mexican restaurant. I mean, that can offer something similar.
Yeah.
And then we got the chocolate cake flan. That's something we have not tried yet. We put it into a cooler, and then we stored it in the hotel refrigerator. It's still yet to be consumed because unfortunately, after our trip to Disneyland, my wife got a stomach flu.
Oh no!
And so our refrigerator is full of stuff that we have yet to try.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm curious about the chocolate flan. Where I work, there is a little. It's a restaurant. It's a mid-sized restaurant, and they have the chocolate flan, which is amazing.
Okay.
It is amazingly good, and they make it in-house. So I'm very curious about how that is. Yeah. It is so good. Like, it is one of the ones that, like, okay, am I going to get a flan this time? I'm like, no. Okay, today I am. And, I mean...
I didn't even know that there was anything like chocolate flan. I've never seen that anywhere.
Yeah, no, and Jay, correct me if I'm wrong. Chocolate flan is like chocolate cake kind of with flan on top of it, correct? Is that what it is? Kind of, or did you have it?
It's more of a chocolate syrup on top of the flan.
Oh, okay, so then it's different. See, that's a good thing, because the one I've had both, where it's literally the flan base, and then because I have a little small Mexican restaurant that does with like a cake on the bottom with the flan on top. So when I hear that, that is what pops in my mind, because they make it in-house and it's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. So it's like a thicker, almost like a brownie consistency for the cake. So maybe more like the flan brownie. Like, it's weird, but it's really good. Like, it's hard for me to describe unless you're like, here, have some. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Okay.
That the dish that you described sounds amazing, and I'd love to try it one day.
Okay.
This one I wouldn't hold out hopes.
Okay.
This one is basically a flan and put Hershey's chocolate syrup on top, and there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, unfortunately, I would suggest utilizing your money elsewhere for better desserts. This is not probably the best investment into satisfying your sweet tooth.
Gotcha.
So I'll just wrap it up with this. The last thing I'll suggest people get, even though I haven't tried it, but honestly, from reviews that I've read online, we did get the honey baked turkey leg.
Oh.
And that's at the vendor cart that is located between Carsland and the Paradise Pier Hotel entrance, which is, excuse me, not Paradise Pier Hotel, excuse me, the Paradise Pier area, which is like where the Boudin Bakery is.
Oh,
so there's a food cart,
San Francisco or something.
Yeah. So that's the thing is that, you're right. San Francisco, I totally botched that. I apologize.
It's fine.
San Francisco area, along with the Carsland or whatever, the in between food cart. And there's they always have special turkey legs, and this one right now is a honey baked one, and it sounded very good. And again, I read reviews about it, and I look forward to trying it. But I can't say that it gets my stamp of approval at this juncture because again, I haven't tasted it personally. But if you're willing to invest a little bit extra. Instead of a regular turkey leg, then try this version, and I'm sure it's not going to be bad.
Gotcha. All right, that is a pro tip. One last question, JB, before you got to go. So, given the fact that the Festival of Holidays was less than stellar as far as terms of presentations or different varieties of food, and you said there were 6 booths brought down from like 10 or 11 from last year. How confident are you in going into Food and Wine for this year, and are you likely to do festival next year for Christmas?
So the Food and Wine, I'm always going to give it an open mind.
Okay.
I have higher hopes that people will give a lot of feedback as far as their experience with this festival is concerned. So therefore, they're going to make modifications to make the Food and Wine a little bit better than it has been in the past, because that's also been in decline. And so that's the thing is that my hope is that Disney will finally get alerted to like, hey, it's not just about taking advantage of people's I guess perception of like how things are going to be, but you have to actually deliver on the food itself.
Oh yeah.
It's not about the drinks. It's not about cheating. Like, drinks are like easy to make, right? And it's like a high profit margin, which, that's fine, whatever. I mean, $19 for a mixed cocktail is just like absolutely ridiculous, but people are paying it.
Sure.
They're paying it, but they're only going to pay it to a certain point in which they feel that there's a value because it adds to the experience of the food, right? It's not just, getting your buzz on, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you can bring alcohol into the park, just very easily. I told you my trick, about the water bottle and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
So that's the thing is that, they need to step up as far as like their concerns for the experience of these festivals, because it's just like that's the whole point. There's no reason for you to cut back or try to cut costs or whatever,
right?
Because this is something that's a driver of like interest. It's again, I mentioned Trader Joe's. It's just like Yeah, Trader Joe's has the staples. You can get your apples and potatoes and onions, whatever, all frozen dinners, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But what makes it special is that these special offerings. Just like the seasonal items, or just like once in a once in a while unique sort of like out of the box offering, like a like a Mediterranean hummus potato or something like that. Like I'm just kind of making stuff up in my head. But I mean, that's something that Trader Joe's would offer, because it keeps you intrigued. And like, if you're gonna have the same old food year after year after year, it's just like, well, then what's the point? It's just like, it's not something special. It's just like, whatever. I'm just going there to have a couple dishes, and so be it. And I'll be on my way. And I don't care about the alcohol. I don't care about the mixed drinks or the non-alcoholic, the mocktails. So that's the thing, is that I'm hopeful that they're going to make the realization that they need to make improvements for the future. They actually sent me a survey, and then I give them my 2 cents, and we'll see if they respond or not, and if they don't, then fine. Just I can only do what I I look forward to these events, but at the same time, if they're gonna just not change, then eventually I lose interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. So, absolutely.
And I apologize. What was the last question? You said there's 2 parts of the question. There was.
It was.
As far as the future, so I guess I answered both in when that I tried. Gotcha. Okay. Well, Jay, I want to say. Go ahead. Oh no, I was going to say one other thing.
Sure.
This is, again, I'm not trying to be a shill for the concierge service or whatever, but
you totally can.
Like, I appreciate all the service and the attentiveness, and the fact that you're with people that they're not going to throw their trash on the floor, and that type of thing.
Right.
They're very respectful. They're very like engaged with the staff, and they enjoy the environment and so forth. That's number one. Number two, we actually had an issue in our hotel room where we had there's plumbing. It was the hot water wasn't going as hot as we wanted. It was taking so anyway, so we had the maintenance personnel come up, and it was kind of cool because the maintenance personnel gave us this pin. I didn't show you guys this picture, but I'll just show it to you now on the video format here. Yeah. But it's a special pin that they gave to us, which was very nice. It's just something that you can't get at any other areas of the park and stuff like that. And so, anyways, did you guys see the pin?
Yeah. It says the engineers. Is that what it says?
Let me see. It says the engineers with the second E as a mouse house with ears on the front.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's awesome.
So if you guys get a concierge level a suite, and just go ahead and say, "Oh, oops, my plumbing broke."
Nice. That's awesome. Little pro tip.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's very nice that they actually, provided something that was extra special for people that have issues with their hotel room. It's like whether the hotel is just like, oh, here, let me just plumb your toilet or whatever, and then just leave and just whatever, and they got their butt crack exposed and that type of thing. It's
like a dirty towel.
Yeah, leave a dirty towel, right? Exactly. And so this one actually, the guy was very nice. He had the whole equipment cart, and he was very personable, and it's just it was a nice experience. So I'm sure it's probably like that at all the hotel rooms, but I'm just saying that I wanted to make mention of that because that was something that we didn't expect. I mean, we haven't experienced before, and we didn't expect, but it was a nice surprise.
So, awesome. Sounds great.
That is awesome.
Well, Jay, I want to say thank you again for hanging out with us, spending some time sharing your trip with us. It means a lot to me, and I know our listeners will appreciate it. And I just want to say from the LTP, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and your family.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Last little tip. Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, no.
I,
Go.
I need
Yeah,
to
you
make
go.
mention of this because it's something that is important because so every year, at least for the last few years, they had the special Mickey gingerbread cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And they supposedly had the same ones at the Jolly Holiday Bakery and the Grand Californian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This year, they actually cheapened the experience at the Jolly Holiday Bakery, and they made the cookies half size.
What?
And from what I read, it's actually smaller than the ones at DCA.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Number one, so it's about half the size. Number two, it's drier. And so, if you are to go to the Disneyland Resort and get a special Mickey gingerbread cookie, go to DCA. There is a line. We average probably about 20-minute line each day. It's worth it because it's number one, it's a full-size cookie. Number two, it's moist, soft, delicious, chewy, and also you can freeze it. And I actually, this past year, I had frozen a Mickey gingerbread cookie. It was in the freezer for about 10 months, and we ate it, and it was still as good, after reheating it in the toaster oven. So, yeah, it's like anything, it's a bit, it's not overly expensive. But it's not like your typical gingerbread cookie or whatever. But
no,
it's definitely worthwhile. And yeah, so if you decide to get that gingerbread cookie, then go to DCA instead of Jolly Holiday.
Oh, that's
the last tip.
Is a pro tip. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Great. Okay. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it, and hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and hope your audience does as well. And we'll talk soon again.
Yes, absolutely, sir. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
all right.
Jay.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you,
See
Beth.
you soon. Bye.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, thank you, Jay, for hanging out with us for an hour or so. That was a great talk. Now I want to investigate this concierge level thing. I'm gonna look into that because those pictures, and I'm gonna put some on Instagram, so you guys can see what Jay was doing, what Jay and his wife were experiencing, and it sounds really, really that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome, Jay, and that's gonna wrap up episode number 235. 236 will probably be our Christmas one coming up. Yeah, that's I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule yet, but I assume it's going to butt up right against Christmas. What is today?
No,
yeah,
it'll come
Actually, this might be our Christmas one.
Yeah, this will come out the week before.
Oh,
yeah.
This come out the week before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
our next one will be the week of New
And
Year's.
then we're recording the week of Christmas.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I can do a quick turnaround and have it out for that Monday. Who knows? I probably can. Actually, we'll have to see how it all goes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the show. Becky, where can people find out more information about you?
You can find me on Instagram at Becky_Weimer, BECKY_WEIMER.
All right. Udi, for more witty banter.
You can find me on my Instagram, which is HAXGOALIE, HaxGoalie.
Okay, awesome. And of course, you can reach us on Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. You can direct message us or send us an email at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com. That is the best way to get a hold of us. And also, again, every other Wednesday night from 6 to 7, we have LTP Lounge. Hopefully, we'll have some more guests on. Probably get Theme Park Conductor on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Love that guy.
And
Orange Grove 55.
Yeah, that schedule may be changing.
Yes, it will be.
That could be changing.
It will be changing.
Mm-hmm. Most likely.
Yes. All right. Until then, we love you, adventures out there, and we'll see you in the parks.
Bye.
See ya.
Hang on, sorry, I'm pulling it up.
I'm trying to see.
I'm all alone in the world. There's no one here beside me.
So here, I'm
We
going
need
to
to
tell
figure-
Mark. I'm going to tell Mark the plan here.
Oh, there's a plan.
Yeah.
Wait, which plan?
The one because you're going to be on live.
My body's just stiff. Think of a banana.
Does it help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Always does. Every time. Don't ask me why. Why are you throwing up? You trying to eat all your food before your sister does? Now you can eat that.
A new world order, Udi. A new world order.
Don't get me going.
Okay.
No, I will give you one.
Not that one. Pick a different one. God, you're so slow.
Wow, these are smaller than I thought.
That's what she said.
No bed sheets.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I like yelling at you.
Kitty.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face red.
Can we do that again?